What's
How
up,
do you
my
take
coolest
those?
people?
Up,
How we doing tonight?
Oh, hanging loose.
Hanging
live.
loose, hanging loose. Very nice, very nice. So we got some exciting things to talk about tonight, especially in the horror world.
Exactly.
What do you guys want to start with first?
I don't know. Which one do you want to start with first? I mean, do we want to pop the cherry now or?
Let's save that for later. Let's save that for later.
Okay,
You guys,
okay.
what have you guys heard about the horror world? Like, what's going on?
Um,
What are some things that you're looking forward to?
Well, I don't know if this is something I'm looking forward to, but they released the updated design for Jason moving forward in
Ooh.
the like films and TV shows or whatever.
I'm looking forward.
Like for the what's up, Green Geek? Thanks for
How's it
joining
going,
us,
Green?
man.
What's up?
Like for the was it the
It's essentially like his design, what they want him to look like for any project moving forward.
gotcha.
So
Okay,
like
let's
movies,
pull that up.
shows, games, and based on like the reception, it's really mixed to like kind of negatively received amongst the communities.
Well, thanks to Bloody Disgusting, let's take a look at it. Jason Universe reveals new Jason Voorhees designed by makeup effects legend Greg Nicotero.
See, I would have expected better from Greg.
Yeah,
Well, I
eyes are
mean, this could just be a concept. This could just be a concept.
Oh, if you scroll down, you see the full body.
I mean, the mask is not what I'd expect.
Yeah, so this is for this. Definitely says it's for the Crystal Lake. This
He just
I don't
he just kind
know.
of
This
looks too
doesn't.
skinny.
A little
This
too
doesn't
clean.
look like a.
mask.
This
It's the
doesn't look
mask.
finished. This doesn't look finished.
No, I've seen AI do better work on this. He looks a little too scrawny, and the mask doesn't have enough holes in it.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the teaser. See. Jason Universe. Interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
they seem to be kind of holding on to this pretty hardcore, or like pushing this.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a little
thinking-
too clean.
Yeah. It's I don't know. He doesn't look big enough, I guess, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
Yeah, that too.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have enough bulk.
Yeah.
It's almost like they just took his last appearance in the 2009 remake and
Right.
just kind of ran
Shrank
with that a
him.
little bit. Oh, they're trying to be cute. The 13-hole mask. It's got 13 holes in it. They're trying to be cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I count 14. 1, 2,
Maybe
3, 4,
take
5,
off the
6,
eyes.
7,
I think
8,
there's one at the nose.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so not counting the eyes. Gotcha. Okay.
That's just kind of lame.
I'm thinking, you know what? I'm curious now. I want to see Jason Voorhees masks. Let's take a look at the old ones that they've had. If it pulls up. There we go. There we go. All right. Share this tab. View the image. So here's his old masks, like, you know, digital, not digital, but somebody drew these out. So of course here's 2, 3,
Four,
4,
five.
5, 6, 7.
I always like
Wait,
Seven's mask
that
a
doesn't
lot.
make sense because I thought seven's the one on the far right in the middle. Because isn't that the one where he
Yeah,
was
that's what I
like
was thinking too. Yeah,
submerged?
Yeah.
yeah, this one.
Or is that the Jason Goes to Hell mask before he gets like blown up?
Possibly. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It is because he was all like bloated and the mask was, or the
yeah.
face was like
Growed
growing
into
through
it.
the mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason X, one of my favorite ones. Sorry.
Yeah, I like Jason X.
NECA
I
needs to
like it.
release a figure for him
No
already.
Yep,
kidding,
both
man. No
versions.
kidding.
Like, what
Uber
the
Jason
hell?
and pre Uber Jason. Yep. 'Cause
Um,
that was, like I said, that was a good design for
So,
Jason.
all right. Well,
and then you got the 2009 mask. I don't think it looks right with as few holes as they've got going in there. Like I get they're trying to be cute with the whole 13 holes and
right.
brand synergy, but like it just looks off.
Mm.
Like I say, he doesn't. He does not look
He
big
ain't
enough
yoked
for
up
him.
enough.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to see it, but again, I don't think it looks finished. I think this is just maybe a preview just to show people kind of what they're going for. But it's Peacock that's releasing Crystal Lake, not Apple TV.
Nice.
So upcoming prequel series starring Linda Cardellini as Pamela Voorhees. See, I don't know how they're going to incorporate Jason into a movie with yes, sir, yes it is.
Yep.
I don't
Absolutely.
know how they're going to incorporate Jason Voorhees into
The Crystal Lake show.
yeah.
So
Unless
here's
it's maybe she gets a vision of the future. Maybe she maybe it's like literally at the end or something. Maybe she has like a nightmare or sees Jason or something.
here's where I think it's gonna go. Actually, I think the first season. I honestly think Crystal Lake is gonna be a full reboot of the series, like
Right.
from the ground up, because they're starting the whole shared
Hmm.
universe. So I think the first season of Crystal Lake will be like retelling of the first Jason film, except we get a little bit more in depth because with TV shows that's what we get. We can get more
Yeah.
character stuff and more more time with those characters.
Hmm.
I think moving forward, like after the first season, I think it'll just turn into a Jason show.
Maybe that'd be cool.
They're saying we're listening to fans and actively developing a slate under the Jason Universe banner that spans new movies, gaming, immersive experiences, collectibles, and more. Our film franchise is one of the most enduring horror properties in cinematic history, and we're actively reimagining what the next chapter and the slasher genre overall can become.
Interest. I mean, I foresee this design having going through like some redesigns and changes, but
Yeah.
I seriously think that they're having this as like a starting point of what they want him to look like, and I don't jive with it, but I am excited for Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see what they do with it. But yeah, I would assume that it's gonna be a relaunch entirely. Like none of the other movies matter.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like. That's definitely what it's sounding like. But they're saying they want to stay true to the original source material.
Hmm.
So I mean, maybe this is just after Baghead Jason.
I mean,
This is
maybe.
a young Jason. Um,
He ain't been beat up as much.
yeah,
I mean, maybe.
but
I'm not gonna discount this too much.
Because I'm sure by the end of the movie, he will be dirtied up after they've stabbed, shot, and done everything to him.
Unless they go the more realistic route, which is like what Halloween's done, and they make
Yeah.
him just like the 2009 film where he's just like a
dude.
a hillbilly in the
Yeah.
woods,
yeah,
not really like supernatural per se.
Hmm.
Because it's been a while since I've seen it, but I don't think he was like exactly, able
I don't think
to
he was immortal. He was
withstand.
just,
He just seemed like a dude. So maybe that's
Yeah.
where they're going with it. I don't know. Do we have a release date for Crystal Lake yet? Is that this
I
year,
don't
next year?
believe so. Let's see. See if it says anything. I kept hearing this year, but then I heard beginning of next year. So, Cinema Friday. So Friday the 13th, 45th anniversary event this Friday
How's it going,
at
Dead
the
Man?
Autry Museum in LA. What up?
Dead man.
So,
Hey, one thing I'm excited for, and that's Friday, is Killer of Killers, the Predator animated movie.
yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm very excited to see what they do because one of the Predators looks like the old Kenner laser shot one.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if they let's take a look at that real quick. If they start taking some of those old ones, those
Mm.
old concept ideas, and putting them in these shows, because they
Well,
had
I
a
was
lot
going
of
to say,
great concept
yeah,
ones.
yeah, I was going to say they did use cracked tusk in some of the comics from the
Yeah.
old Kenner line.
So let's take a look and give our opinion on the Killer of Killers. I think this is the latest trailer.
Excuse me.
My son.
I like the art
No.
style.
Yeah,
Our enemy still lives.
this just looks so good, man. So
Yeah,
good.
I'm happy to see it in
have
different
traveled
times.
far and miss the warmth of home.
The one I'm
But
excited about
tonight,
is the dog fights in space. I mean, not space, but the dog fights during the first. Was it the First World War or the Second?
It
That's
looks like
second.
it's
It's World War
only
II.
one thing:
Okay, cool.
killing the monster.
Okay, so here's my question. It's showing 3 different time periods. Is this like a little anthology, or is this one whole straight movie?
So from what I've gleaned from it, my buddy and me have looked into it. My buddy Pat and my buddy Rick. It is
serious.
going to be no, it's going to
A
be a movie, but 3 like the Twilight Zone movie, separate stories, 3
Okay,
separate
yeah,
stories
yeah. It
essentially.
says
Yes.
here all new movie from director of Prey,
Yeah.
James Regenberg. Okay,
Oh shit, that comes out in 3 days.
Friday. Yeah, it's this Friday. Yeah.
So I think this is gonna be more of like an anthology per se. Yes. Oh.
You're not
yeah,
hearing
here
me.
we go.
Yep, that's what I.
There's something else up in the sky.
I think
And
it's
it's
gonna
not
be
human.
like an anthology of lineage. So you're seeing this
Yeah.
guy's
Bloody
ancestors
your
as
spear
his
tonight.
like lineage has fought against the predators over the years.
You are ready now.
Perhaps.
Possibly, yeah. Whatever it is, I'm hyped for it.
There's only
No,
Yeah.
one way to kill it.
So just to touch on this a little bit,
We must fight together.
Here we go.
I was really against Disney taking over over Fox, like buying them. I didn't want it to happen. I would just let this go.
What happens if we survive?
See, this has got me interested.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that looks like a Xenomorph pale cloak.
I mean, I was, like I said, I was really against Disney purchasing Fox when that happened. Because I wasn't a part, like, on the hype train for, like, oh, they'll have Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Like, I didn't care. I didn't want Monopoly, and there was other more important franchises that Fox had besides X-Men and Fantastic Four that I was worried that Disney would butcher.
Yeah.
But it seems to me that the Alien films and stuff and the Predator things are better under Disney than they were for the past, like, 20 or 30 years under Fox.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, look at the X-Men movies. I have high hopes for X-Men movies coming out. Those were all Fox. I mean, it's not so much Disney's vision.
It's the writers.
It's who they hire to
Yeah.
direct and write.
Well,
It's like the
I
Deadpool
guess
movie. I love Deadpool and Wolverine because it still felt the same as
better
the old
even.
ones. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
but my thing is, I was worried that even though, Disney would hire people, like they would try to dumb it down or make it less like bloody and gory because, this is stuff
Yeah.
that will appear on Disney Plus. But they
Yeah.
have not done that. Like Romulus is probably
Yeah.
my second favorite Alien film.
Yeah, I like Romulus a
Prey
lot.
is probably my favorite Predator film, like bar none.
It's
I
probably
mean,
right behind the first one for me. That first one's perfect 80s cheese. I love it.
oh yeah, I just it makes you wonder like why can Disney or Fox or whoever's
Mm.
Disney Studios or whatever that produces the Predator stuff, why can they make compelling female characters but yet Disney couldn't do that with Lucasfilm and the Star Wars stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, to be
it's
fair,
crazy.
with the sequel trilogy, they didn't have a plan at all. It wasn't just Ray wasn't the only problem with that series. There was a
No,
lot of stuff they crapped the bed with. Finn's character didn't get enough development. I mean, they really Snoke. I mean, there's a lot of crap they just with that.
well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I just think that with the Predator, I mean, I don't think there's exactly been a plan for the Predator series necessarily.
I mean, I think
Prey
it's
was
probably just the mindset of we've wanted to see him fight Vikings, samurai, and all that throughout the year. So, I mean, to be fair with Predator, I guess with Star Wars, it's such a huge universe with all these characters and everything has to tie together. With Predator, he can just be alien monster shows up and hunts.
Well, I kind of disagree with that because Star Wars is such a huge universe that nothing really has to tie together. If you don't want to, like, you don't have to.
Well,
Stay in with,
it
like, the
depends on how big it
Skywalker
is.
stuff.
Like look at the whole freaking project whatever that project what is it that they mentioned in Bad Batch. See, they're having to tie the sequel trilogy in so they can have an explanation to why the Emperor came back now. So some things do not everything, but some things will. Obviously you could still have your side characters and other characters. I'm just saying the major overarching thing will.
I just
Yeah,
think they could have expanded further out with
Agreed.
not
Yeah,
focusing on the Skywalker stuff. Like
me and a
they
buddy have
did
said
that
that.
to themselves.
Yeah,
And I know this isn't
they've
like a Star Wars show, but
yeah.
or anything, but it's just they're killing it with Fox and the Fox properties. I just wish they were giving that same love and care to the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some more previews coming up. We're just going to go check out one of these. Let's skip
Oh,
that.
God, pause it. Hold on.
Once
Yep.
Okay, so I haven't gotten to talk to y'all about this, but I need everyone who watches this to go watch this movie. And I don't even know if I want y'all to pull up a trailer for it, but it was the 30th of
What's
May.
up, Ed?
How's it going, Ed? It was the 30th of May. AMC was doing this unseen scream where it was like you get to go watch a movie. You don't know what it is. You only know the runtime, and that's rated R. So me and my wife, we went, and the movie was from the people that made Talk to Me. It's called Bring Her Back.
Yep, it's also the guys who ran Rocka Rocka. They also did that channel. Yes.
Yeah. But this movie was holy shit.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good about it. Everything I've heard has been good.
I can't even. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll let the
you
trailer
immediately
play
said
and then
who
I'll
it
give my
was.
thoughts because I have seen this and I think it just came out. Maybe it's not still out until like this weekend. Unsure.
Let's take a look.
How did you cope with Kathy being gone?
I didn't.
I
I like the cinematography on this so far.
Yeah.
This movie is a work of
His
art.
family just like you guys.
These guys are always really good at, like you said,
It's a unique
cinematography.
and special care.
The absolute best horror movie I think I've ever seen.
So you give this one 5 stars for this
I
year.
give this 10 out of 5.
Okay.
Listen,
And I will
Gotta tell you a
tell you
secret.
why.
All right. When we finish this, give us an explanation. Oh, she salted the whole property.
beautiful things. Listen. 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 Some people believe
Definitely a
spirit
creepy
stays in
vibe.
bodies for months
Very
after
creepy
death.
vibe.
We can bring her back.
So, okay. The synopsis of this movie is two foster kids go and stay with like a Satanist cult lady.
Right.
That's all I'm telling you. As far as like the plot.
Fair
But
enough.
not knowing anything about this movie and just being plopped down in front of it. I didn't even watch Talk to Me until me and my wife went up to Maryland because we had 8 hours to kill.
Right.
And which Talk to Me was fantastic, but this is better than Talk to Me.
Mm.
The movie, like, it made me feel how I imagine people who went and saw Exorcist when it first released felt.
Mm.
Like,
Wow.
the
Okay.
uneasiness. Like, I've been watching horror movies. I've said this numerous times on the show. My grandfather would rent The Exorcist, the Freddy films, Jason, all of, like, just inundated me with this horror stuff at like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take a lot, or it takes a ton to make me uneasy and to like cover my face and feel discomfort when I'm watching these films. This movie, and it wasn't cheap jump scares. Like,
Yeah.
I can't remember a single cheap jump scare, a single like just, oh, here's something spooky. This movie unsettled me to my core from the moment it started.
So just take the kids to see it.
I mean, if you want to traumatize them, yes.
I mean, he just said when he was 4, he's like, "Here, watch The Exorcist." Thanks, Grandpa. And he just said, like, "Oh," screaming.
No, it didn't even scare me, really. Like, I mean, guess I was too young to know what was going on.
Not yet, but
No, not yet. But
that is on my list to see, definitely.
When's it
I
coming out?
implore everyone to watch
I
Bring
think it
Her
already
Back.
came out.
You will not be disappointed. And I also saw Until Dawn, and that one's it's not bad. They could have done a little bit more with it, I think, but I did appreciate them mixing the genres throughout the film.
Right. I
go
remember
see
we
Bring Her
talked about
Back.
that one. Yeah.
Go see Bring Her Back.
Hopefully they have it around here where I can go.
I mean, it's worth it.
Okay,
Hell,
so
pirate it.
So it said Werewolves came out like December of last year. I didn't think it had. Yeah, it came out already. Okay. It says, yeah. Okay, so that came out in December of last year. Man, that slipped by me because I was really eager to see that one. I know I've seen it on like Vudu, and I've been meaning to like rent it or wait till it drops in price and buy it because it looked really, really good. So might have to take a look at that one. All right. So another one I wanted to feature, which I'm excited about, and unfortunately it's the last one, is definitely the new Conjuring movie.
Don't touch
I'm kind
anything.
of excited to see how they end it.
Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed,
Valak.
or been used in some sort of ritualistic practice. Nothing's a toy.
Hey, they found Annabelle. Look.
Not even a toy.
How many cases you guys had?
Cases.
My name is
I hope this one's a little bit more grounded than the previous two.
I like the Crooked Man a lot. I beat the beat it, but I doubt it.
Well, this is supposed to be the one
Every
that they've
case
been
is
talking
different.
about, like the worst case ever.
Every family's
Well,
different.
My problems with like the second one and the third
Once
one
we start, there's
was that because the first Conjuring was so good. It was like, for it being like one of those big Hollywood like scary movie things, it was really good, and they didn't have to rely on like some big like spooky monster to get you into this film.
Yeah.
With the one with the Crooked Man, and then what was The Devil Made Me Do It? Was that what that one was called?
Yes.
Those, like, they just felt too Hollywoodified. Like, You know, I don't need some big CGI monster coming
Yeah.
at me. Like, give me something more with like atmosphere, and which is what the first one had, and
Yeah.
the two sequels haven't. So I'm hoping that this one has that atmosphere of like the first Conjuring or the first Insidious.
Yeah, I like the
That's
Crooked
what
Man action figure, but yeah, I would prefer that more dreaded, ominous atmosphere where,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool design.
more so than being, yeah.
But you know, I want something that's spooky and not just like, "Rrr," you know.
Yeah.
Continue.
There's no going back.
Damn, that's creepy
Anything
enough
can
for
happen.
me.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
And most likely
That was
anything
nice.
will.
So September 5th. Nice.
Yeah.
So this looks like they're going through the entire room and giving backstories to probably all the major haunted items in there that haven't got a movie yet.
perhaps.
So because I mean I've seen, you know, there was the wedding dress, the lantern. They showed the Crooked Man lamp, right? They showed Annabelle in there, but
Something's changed.
it looks like they're going through and giving backstories to everything else.
Which will be nice.
Yeah.
This one's got me interested. Like, again, it doesn't look like there's some big bad monster at the end of it necessarily.
I've been waiting so patiently for you.
I mean, yeah, that one kind of looks like it's a almost a return to form, like focusing more on like the spookiness and less on like big bombastic ending spookster.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go watch it. I mean, I like the films. The things I do hate about this series, though, are the spin-offs. Like, I think Annabelle Comes Home is one of the worst
I've never
movies
even
I've
seen that one.
Well, dude, I couldn't make it past the first 5 minutes because literally within the first 5 minutes, this deaf girl wanders into the road and gets just plowed by a semi-truck, and it's like her parents just let it happen, and it wasn't even like spooky or sad. It's just like you literally see her get bodied by.
They didn't let it happen. I'm sure her dad was like, "Look out, darn it!" Shit, I forgot.
Yeah. Now that one, I saw the trailer for that, and that's a pretty screwed up film.
So this one,
I can't believe I let you talk me into this.
Dangerous Animals.
It's gonna be a great experience.
This is an awesome concept.
Yeah.
All right, crew. There's still one thing we need to take care of. Promise you it'll help. Close your eyes. Take a big, deep inhale. And out. And in. And out. Welcome aboard.
That part drew me in right there.
Yeah.
My brain, my brain just played out the thing from It's Always Sunny. We're on a boat, but the implications. What implications?
Yeah. You're about to see the implications.
Yeah. There's that word again, implications.
See you come alive on that board. It's spiritual. I feel the same about what I do. It's my true calling.
Long Legs was such a good movie.
Yeah.
What is this? Where are we? We're on his boat. Whose boat? I don't think you want to know.
You're a fighter. I love fighters. Thanks for a better shot.
Seeing Captain Boomerang in a serial killer role is awesome.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out.
Places, please. And action. Tell me that ain't the greatest show on earth. Every fisherman loves a good fight. The thing the fish doesn't realize is that once that hook sets, no matter how hard she runs,
Help! I need help.
she's already in the boat.
Behind you!
And you and me, we fend for ourselves. We're sharks.
I'm nothing like you.
You know, it's kind of got that same terror to it of like aliens, of being just stranded somewhere with
I mean,
this,
the ocean's
Yeah.
terrifying anyway. Yeah. So I mean,
with this type of evil
Well,
that they
has,
can't really
he's
escape from.
he's getting like Buffalo Bill vibes.
yeah.
The whole dancing in the robe
Has-
thing.
Has he ever played Kano from Mortal Kombat? Because he would kill it as Kano. I could 100%. He would kill it as Kano.
But I don't know. I like the concept, the whole idea of a serial killer using nature's deadliest animals. You know, some of nature's deadliest animals as their weapon of choice.
Mm.
And him videoing it or turning it into a production for himself as his trophy. I mean, that's borderline. I don't want to go shark cave diving anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This makes you think twice about it.
Or we all decide to
hiring.
go do it. We're like, yeah, you know what? We're going to give it a shot. And then it just him. He snaps out like, uh-oh.
Yeah, nope. I'm done. I'm going back to the bar. I'm good. Yeah. Have a good one. You know. But I thought, I'm really looking forward to this one just because of the concept behind it.
Yeah.
You know, showing that the true dangerous animal isn't the animals that's around us; it's man.
Yeah.
You know, we are the most dangerous animal just because the craziness that we come up with.
And I will say I'm happy that it's, it seems like he's using actual existing animals and they're not like, oh yeah, he's sending them to get eaten by the megalodon or something.
Right.
I mean, it could turn
Or the
into
crack.
that.
Yeah. Or I'm hoping it doesn't be like, hey, here's the Kraken. Like, what?
The Kraken, good lord. Holy Knight Demon Hunters. Primitive War. Oh, okay. All right. That's a dino flick.
I'm going tripping.
Read it for it. But yeah, any other
Oh, I do have a photo I can show. It's technically, I mean, I would consider it horror related because
You about to pull up Baraka?
Wait. Where's Baraka?
Oh, there's a supposedly leaked screenshot of Baraka in the newest MK film going around.
Oh, no. Let me find it. Yes, here we go. Let me save the image and send it to you.
So, Mortal Kombat's kind of horror because it's gruesome and grueling, and even though it is
True.
You've got Ghostface and you've had Jason and stuff in it. So,
and Freddy. This,
what do you,
there you go. We'll get it after. Go and do what you were saying about Mortal Kombat.
What are your thoughts on the new movie coming out?
The first one was good.
Well,
for what it was.
Honestly, I'm a 90s Mortal Kombat film apologist. I think the first one was excellent and fit the vibe of what Mortal Kombat is and was.
Right.
The newest one that they've done, like, it was okay, but it just didn't really. It just kind of felt off to me. It wasn't firing on like all the cylinders. I don't know what it quite was.
That's me. I put it as that.
It wasn't the tournament.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
It was the prep for the tournament,
Yep.
But them killing off, automatically killing off like some of the main characters.
I mean, they can bring them back, I guess, if they want. They got freaking magic. So I mean,
but I'm tired of that whole, nobody's really dead thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't like seeing them killed off, but in the same respect, I don't want to see them come back either. You know,
Yeah.
I really like what they did with Scorpion. I
Yeah.
thought Scorpion was. I mean, that's what it seemed they were going for. Was Scorpion was the one Mortal Kombat character that they wanted everybody to kind of catch feelings for, and I definitely did that. I thought Scorpion has done really well.
He
I
was.
like the
He
animated
was.
Scorpion. The animated Scorpion movie was really good.
Yeah.
I,
But
I guess my biggest gripe with Mortal Kombat in the past decade has been that they've had the perfect opportunity to do this, but they keep dropping the ball. And for example, in M9, like the reboot that they did back on the PS3, we had
yeah.
Freddy. He was like the first horror icon in MK.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the next one, they gave us Jason and I think Leatherface,
And
but they
Predator.
didn't bring over
And
Freddy for
Alien.
that.
Alien and Predator, yep.
Well, but I don't care about them that much. I wanted my damn
Ooh,
Freddy.
Predator was my main in that game.
I was a xenomorph all day, and I
Yep.
killed it.
Xenomorph was broken in that game. That thing, people wouldn't Evo that thing all the time.
I just wish they would have got the license back for Freddy for damn MK11 or whatever,
I mean,
MK10, so that
we
could
need a
have
fighter
Freddy
game.
versus Jason.
You know what they missed on? And I heard they had it, but then something happened. They had Ash from Evil Dead.
Yep. Ash, yep.
Let's see.
See, my guess is
Send a pig with
Send the pig.
Fair enough.
Send the pig.
All right, where's the pic that you found, Gold Member?
I sent it to you directly. It is a new shot of the Distortus Rex from the new Jurassic Park movie, and that thing looks like a horror movie monster. Because me and my friend said the same thing. If this was in anything other than Jurassic Park, they need a horror movie with this. Yeah, this is a new render he found today of it.
Well, I've seen the toys for it.
Mm-hmm. The toys don't do it. Yeah, the toys don't really do it as much justice as this render. I really like the way this render. I like the way this, because it shows how it moves.
It looks like a damn beluga whale.
Yeah. Yep. Or a rancor.
Yeah. Rancor. There you go. Here's the precursor to the Rancor.
Yeah.
Is it wrong of me to dismiss how simple the first Jurassic Park film was, and like how it still played up with like the horror elements or like the thriller suspense?
Yeah.
Because honestly, this just seems like it's jumping the shark a little bit. Like, I get it, you gotta do new and interesting things, but it just...
Well, here's the other thing. I thought, judging off what the trailer said, that this was one of the first dinosaurs they made. Like, okay, it was an accident. They were trying to create, cloning, blah, blah, blah.
That's what this whole island is.
Apparently, the flashbacks, and if you look at, my friend told me, he explained it because he knows everything about Jurassic Park. He said something about the lab they're in or the tech is not a flashback because it's modern tech. So this thing is not from the original. It is not one of the first dinosaurs made. This is probably going to be, that they dumped on the island as like a weapon to be like, oh, well, it didn't work out.
Okay. Well, from like what everything I've read and what they said, what they've said in the trailer explaining the island was that this was an island that they shipped all the really really bad dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these are not the dinosaurs that they could have put in the park because they couldn't control them and they were just that terrifying. Kind of like the Scorpius Rex. If you ever watch the whole Camp Cretaceous show, they had a bunch of other dinosaurs that got created outside of the main islands that are you never see in the main movies, but would be awesome additions to them.
Thing is, I was a huge fan and still am a Chaos Effect growing up. So like it feels like a little bit of a love letter to that, but I still don't know. Like, but I've seen this. I like this because this is the first time we've seen it actually like leaning on the hands and kind of the movement of how it's going to kind of be like.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Doomsday Rex they were going to do?
I think I remember seeing something about it.
It was a blob type thing with 3 T-Rex heads that was going to evolve later on by the end of the movie into a 2-headed Rex. But the scale they showed was like Godzilla size.
Kaiju size?
Yeah, it was literally that big. Yeah, and they're like, yeah, we scrapped that. I'm like, gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, stay away from my kaijus. Don't
Yeah.
mess that up. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what they do, because they do. You do see regular, T-Rexes in there. You do see the Quetzalcoatl, the
Spinos.
Mosasaur, the Spinosaurus, the Diplodocus. You do get the Raptors. I'm waiting to see what they do with these Raptors.
Mhm.
So it's got its regular ones in there, but it seems they have that one bird, the bird one. That's a hybrid one too. I can't remember
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it's called.
It's something with a D or something.
Yeah.
Those kind of look just like straight up dragons. Those look a bit goofy.
Yeah.
They look like straight up dragons.
I'm okay with that. I'm good with the wyvern coming out. I'm fine.
That's pretty much what it is. Yep. I want to try to catch it because I'm thinking it comes out the first week of July, I believe.
July 2nd.
Because so what me and my friend are planning to do, we're just going to go the first weekend of that and catch Megan and catch Jurassic. Because I'm still hyped for Megan. I'm sorry, that is a guilty freaking pleasure. I've watched that trailer like 13. It looks so dumb that they went just full on
Megan
Deadpool with it.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that. I don't know, man.
It's
I don't
M3
know
GAN
about that.
2.0.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for that. NECA better give me some action figures of it.
They've got to make an
they
action
will.
figure out right now.
They will.
I want that freaking combat suit thing she's got with the visor.
Let's see. All right. Here we go. Why are you small? Oh. So this is the one that Ed was talking about earlier, the werewolves movie. Let's move back to the beginning. Yeah, I was definitely all in on this one. This one looked really good, and I like the effects that they did with the wolves, with them being like practical effects and not digitally made or anything. They went back to the grassroots of horror movies.
Well, practical effects are always better unless you absolutely cannot do what you need to do.
Yeah,
because when I'll watch this. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, is this a sequel?
Uncle West, why can't you stay?
What's that?
They need me to help them try and stop this.
No.
We're the only family we have left.
We got this.
Cody! What are you doing, man? You should kill somebody. We are all soldiers now. Tonight, when that sun sets, let's go.
So the whole premise of the movie is at sometime in the past, a certain kind of moon, came up, and when that moon rose, there were certain people within society that were susceptible to turning into werewolves.
Yeah.
And years have passed. They quelled the werewolves back then and whatnot. But now it looks like that same moon is rising again, and they're going to fall back into the same problem.
Gonna be every man for himself.
It's almost like a zombie outbreak with werewolves.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a werewolf outbreak,
We hope to see if this mutation can be blocked.
Let's go over the rules.
Don't open the door for anyone.
Don't hesitate for a second.
Hoorah! Hoorah! Hoorah!
Good luck tonight.
Canopy retraction commencing.
These transformation scenes are amazing. See, them going digital for transformation, I get it.
Guns, no more
I
guns.
get it.
Those things are coming for us.
I'm here.
seeing the practical effects of the wolves is also a real treat.
Bite me!
There you go. Let's see. Ed says, "I will see it this weekend." Oh yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem with most movies nowadays, you know, horror, whatever, is that they make everything CGI.
Yep.
And they're not able to focus as much attention on making the few things that they need to use CGI for look really good. So the whole movie looks really fake, which is why I think movies from like the early 2000s, you know, maybe even like 2010s, the CGI holds up so well, and that's because you have something practical to kind of latch onto.
Well, it's not the thing.
Like
The thing was
the Marvel
perfect proof of practical effects.
Oh yeah, definitely. All of those, you know, early to mid '80s movies, you know, even the earlier ones like Romero and his zombie effects.
Yep.
You know, seeing that it is just so much more, I guess, rewarding watching a movie seeing that as opposed to, oh yeah, that's digital. Okay, well that was rendered. You know, even Jaws made sharks terrifying. Even though he didn't really move like a shark, but Bruce did his job.
And Day of the Dead, the kills in Day of the Dead still are some of the best.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well, let's move on over to featuring some people's work. These are all from the Devil's Toys.
Yep, everybody who submitted and tagged us or collabed with us.
So let's take a look at is this Patch?
Pat, my buddy Pat.
Toy Works, all right. Patcho Toy Works. You know, Carnage. You know, while he is a comic book character, he is definitely horrifying.
Yep, that's what we're talking about. Yep, because Carnage is freaking terrifying.
Yeah, and you know he's not something that I would want to run into by any means. And just his you know, again, the serial killer persona behind a symbiote suit. Damn. But this photo's, you know, amazing how he has the lighting on the back with like the moonshine, him on top of a church. You know, the posing of it. It was really, really well done. Really good.
This is the Diamond Select statue, I believe, because he used to work with Diamond Select, and they would give him samples to photograph to promote. So this is one of his he did to promote back when they were putting this out.
Nice. Wow. Let's see.
We are definitely gonna miss Diamond because of stuff like that.
The medieval spawn.
Oh.
Yep, this is his medieval spawn.
I've got it. Mine's still in the box. I still haven't shot it yet. He's one of those. Let's see. Werewolves are my favorite traditional monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
good werewolves hard to beat.
Yeah, the whole history behind werewolves is, you know, phenomenal, and you know, almost, you know, you got your basics. You know, you got your zombies, you got your werewolves, you got your vampires. You know, you can't go wrong with any of those.
I'm a big zombie skeleton fan.
Even your Frankensteins.
Oh yeah. Frankenstein. I mean, Frankenstein's essentially the first zombie, as far as like I guess media-wise one, or big name one. Zombies definitely existed in folklore before then.
Well, I think Frankenstein falls more into a construct than a zombie.
True. I guess I was going off that he's made from corpse parts, but yeah.
Right.
He is more intelligent than a zombie, depending on what version.
Yeah. So the next one that I want to bring up is this one.
Yeah. I was talking to my buddy Pat the night he painted this, because this is out of the last Ronin, the Bear Neckel one they did.
Yeah, a freaking spawn turtle. That's awesome.
Yep.
That is an amazing idea.
It looks sick.
Mm. He layers his reds. He always shows me how he uses like 3 different reds when he does anything.
His killer clown shot's pretty cool
Pretty
too,
killer.
especially the effects.
Yep.
And these ones don't even move that much.
They move a little bit. I mean, like I've always
bit.
said with these, they move it for them being what they are. They kind of get the pose you need.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind having some ultimates. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for wave 2 of these as well.
Let's see. This is the little spaceman.
Mm-hmm. They've been putting some stuff on here too as well.
The little vampire.
Mm.
That's awesome. He's so sad. He's so sad.
So sad.
Oh, it's a whole little story. That's cool.
Yep, they have a bunch of stories on their page.
I'm going to check them out. Is it mostly Lego?
I believe so. There's a lot of Lego stuff, but like I said, I'm always impressed with Lego stuff just because, again, the world building, how they bring it to life.
Yep.
And a lot of these things,
expressions on them. Wow,
and a lot of them are custom as well.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that their own little builds.
That's sick.
That was one of yours. Yeah, that's really good. I like that.
I think I mixed blue and purple lighting for this one to get it like I wanted.
Belphegor.
Such a good figure.
This one is good.
Yeah.
Awesome job, Lights. Awesome job.
That the victim you used for that was great.
Yeah. Well, I know this set. I've seen this set. I almost bought this set. And then when I realized, it's a statue, never mind. But now I regret it because this looks awesome.
Yeah, I've gotten where I've appreciated statues a lot more because, I mean, you can get really good shots with them.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it purely for the meat hooks.
Anime figure collector or figure statue collector. The Earthworm Jim getting chased by.
I believe that's the Earthworm Jim he won during the Toyworks giveaway as well.
Oh, nice.
I believe so.
It's a very cool concept. I like that. And this face is perfect.
Yeah.
It is.
That's real fun. Ooh, this one looks good. Okay, more of the little space man.
I love that red cloaked character.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the effects. The effects
Same.
even look Lego-fied. You know?
They do. Very good attention to detail.
Yep. Very cool.
I like
Neptune 3134. This is
We
cool.
showed a Neptune out on Across the Sands, and Neptune was also the one who hooked me up with the Shaman Predator and a Mythic Legion skeleton I got on the way.
Okay. I like
He's
the
great.
videotape. 1/12 scale videotape. That's nuts.
Trippin', your donation led to a really cool photo. So greatly appreciated.
Yes. Let's see. Who's this? Oh, this
is for Mythic Devils. We're still running that till June 5th, so hop on with us. There's still time.
Very cool. All right, tell me. Let's go to the tagged.
Yep, go to tag. Yep.
There we go. Or in post. Let's go post. I want to find other than us. Okay, here we go. Rick Gilborn. That's a good one. I like that one.
My buddy Rick, he's been doing photos for years, and he kind of does like me. He usually doesn't have dios. He just does what he does, does it raw and just kind of edits as he goes. And I believe this dio was made by Johnny. I believe he commented right there. There he is, right there. He the guy who made it. He makes great dios.
Oh yeah, that looks amazing.
LEDs and some of the stuff.
I remember he did a like a arcade or a bathroom scene.
Mm-hmm.
Dio,
He did a
that
Toys
was
R Us.
epic. Yeah,
He did like a
yeah,
Toys R Us
I
once.
remember
Yeah.
that too. Yeah. Let's see. Rick
It's
Gilmore
another Rick
again.
show. Yep. Now the one, I believe this is Scar Predator or Scarface. That's one of the hardest to get ones now.
Okay.
That photo there, with next to mine of Angela is by Max. Or that's one of Rick's there.
That's Rick's. Okay.
Yeah, right there. You were
This
on it
one?
next to it. Yes.
All
This
right,
is when he
P-Mac's
just.
part of it.
He always works with us, and
Is that a Skeletor sword?
I believe so. He sculpted everything. Yeah, he sculpted that, and he sculpted that head.
Wow. That's
He's
awesome.
really good. He sculpted my comedy mask for one of his posts, and he's still got that.
Oh,
I mean, it literally looks just like the mask. So I mean, again, amazing attention to detail and sculpt.
All right. Tell me when it's somebody besides us.
That Chucky up there. If we go to that Chucky that we had.
Again.
This is another one of his shots he did for Mythic Devils. Go back up. Yeah, that Chucky. Yep. That's a new one we recently
Psycho
got.
Dark _666.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love this one.
Yeah, he does a lot of good work too. That Chucky doll or that Chucky figure is awesome, man. I have him, and I was so glad I could find him finally. It took me forever to find him.
This is the TV series one, right?
Oh no! This looks like I don't know. I'd have to look at mine again, but it might be the TV series one.
I've got the TV series because it came with the melted half face.
Yeah, no, I got the original one.
I got the TV series one as well.
Let's see. Who's
Yes,
this?
those two.
Raw _ photography. Yep. Another person that does amazing work.
Yeah,
yep, and a great figure too. Love that fog effect.
Yep. And that's just like broken up pillow cushion, right? Or like
cotton swaps.
Probably, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I
just like the goat.
I love that figure. And who Grindhouse Customs was telling us about this figure. Yeah, he's worked with them before, Fresh Monkey Fiction.
Yeah.
So shout out to Grindhouse.
Nikki Nicole helped paint these. Nikki Nicole Customs. Who, speaking of which, this Saturday we will be releasing next episode of, oh my God, Tales from the Crucible.
I was about to tell you, Tales from the Crucible.
Tales from the Crucible.
What's it, Sabal?
We had her as our guest. So you guys get to kind of, she's going to walk us through her journey and, talk about everything that she's worked on and, how she got her started and what she's going to be up to here in the future.
I love this figure. This was,
this is the one from Shazam, right?
Yep, I whited out the eyes on mine. I'm still eventually, because it looks more ominous, but I am eventually going to try to get a head for this one that a new head for it, because this bold is too good, and getting that big scarred pentagram in the chest is great. And the way it glows in this shot's so good.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Help me out.
Let's see. Keep going. Get the Kirby there.
The Kirby.
Yeah, the Kirby was great. Yeah.
The least spooky thing we could have chose.
Kirby is a pink demon. Kirby could eat the universe. He is terrifying.
Leo's _bizarre_ imagination. Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun shot.
It is a fun shot.
It is.
Let's see.
Now, I forgot who did the merman ones, because I promised them I'd show one of those off. So grab one of those mermaids. Which one you like? Yes.
Funk LaCroix. Ooh, very cool.
I liked what he did with this merman.
Did he do a custom head for it?
I think it is a custom head. It's definitely not the head that came with it, because I have this merman. In fact, I have like 6 of this merman. Because I did an army build of them where I had like a whole army of fish dudes.
Yeah, the whole story. That's awesome.
Have to get clawed.
Yep.
I really
That's
liked
pretty
this
cool
shot with the
head sculpt,
purple. Yeah.
Very cool. This one's cool too. I like this. The whole
Running.
the
The
whole
blur, yeah.
effect. Yeah.
The blur is really impressive.
Ooh, let me see that Pennywise.
I believe that's Roger. He did that one.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
anime.
figure statue collector. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yep.
These are the only things I don't have for my NECA Pennywise is these damn arms. The
Yeah, like
spider
those praying
arms.
mantis arms. They're spider arms. My brain went praying mantis.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Let's see. Another Neptune 3134. Really well done.
Yeah,
I like
really
the
good.
lighting on this a lot.
Yep. Captures all the pins and everything.
Yeah.
I love the blacked out, like everything's blacked out but the figure.
Yeah. It's just like you barely see stuff in the
Anything.
background, but
Yeah.
that's really cool. All right, I gotta do this one.
I love this when you.
Yeah. Roger kills it, man.
Yeah, always. He does such a good job with it. I'm always happy when he submits stuff because, I mean, again, his stuff's so good.
This is, just a family getting together to have some fun. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all this is. It's a family.
They're going to hit a pinata. That's what they're going to hit a pinata.
Is Pamela about to axe Jason, or is she about to axe the person that Jason's about to machete?
Exactly.
Who knows?
I'm really proud of that one. I finally got
That's
to
a
use
good
that
one.
cage.
I like that one.
That's sick.
That cage and that custom zombie.
Cobra dude could be used for a custom one of those RoboCop 2 figures.
Yeah.
Like when they're trying to find a replacement for Murphy.
Mm.
Let's see. Whose is this? Oh,
Me. That was Darth Houdini. Good old Darth Houdini. One of my favorite customs.
All right.
I wish I'm pretty happy with how that one of Dr. White turned out.
We had this one on the last one, didn't we?
I love this one. Yep.
Yeah.
He did such a good job with getting that xenomorph from the shop.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty, yeah. Oh.
I really like how he has it attached to the tree.
Yes.
Is it being held up there with anything?
I'm not sure. I don't.
If it's a NECA, probably. Because I haven't. I've had a few alien figures from them, and
This is Xeno's particularly hard to stand. I have this one. It's particularly hard to stand.
Unless it's was taken on its side and then rotated.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Good shot. Great shot.
Is that his new friends? The face hugger and the
Yeah. Well, he's like, this face hugger gives me ideas. I keep this one.
You ain't right, Gold. You ain't right.
I know. Oh, I know. So I've been told.
Okay, it looks like he's got him balancing on in between, like
right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Might be using the tail somehow as well.
Oh, the tail's jutted out to the side.
Tail's right up.
Oh yeah, I see. Yep, I see it. There it is. Yep.
No, that's just good posing.
Yeah.
He's always been talented with these outdoor shots.
Finding the right little.
That one above that I did there, with the doctor. Yeah, I was really happy with that one. I used one of those. It was a container of a. Well, I've got it right here. This is what I used. I put her in this.
Okay.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. And
That one is
she's
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, she's. No, God, no. These are an old Toys R Us fungus among us. No,
he won't admit that.
Yeah, no, I ain't drinking Prime, and I ain't getting anything Mr. Beast.
Oh, I hope
So
we're one of
here's
Mr. Beast creators.
here's an arrow. Leo's _bizarre _imagination one.
This is for, I believe, unlikely duos.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Jigglypuff and the
Skating
camera.
toilet lines. Which
Michael Bay.
apparently, and this is not a joke. I thought it was April Fool's, but Michael Bay is working on a Skibbity toilet movie.
Yes.
Oh, get out of here.
I am so for real.
Yeah, no.
You're all
I'm
going to
done.
regret bashing Transformers.
No.
You know, screw that. You're gonna regret bashing the Ninja Turtle movies.
See, the thing is, I like Bebop and Rocksteady in the Ninja Turtle movie. I thought they were great.
I like what he did with this filter.
Yeah.
Same. Yep.
That's really cool. Looks like almost like an oil painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're back to what we featured before.
Yep. Yep.
Disappearing that way.
Yeah, so we definitely need to
How
need
many
your help
followers
out
we
there
got?
in the chat.
Yeah, because we've grown a lot since the last time we looked at this page. I think we were at 200 last time.
587.
Nice. Yep,
Nice.
we are nearly to 600. Yep. Like I said, I'm always looking forward. If you want to pull up the schedule right there with Necronominus, that just to have it on screen for a second, if people want to see it. Yep, that's our schedule.
So Wednesdays is Predness Day. Fridays Facehugger Friday. Sunday Sacrilegious Sundays. All days collect toys. Live deliciously.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the themed ones occasionally. Like I said, Mythic Devil's running now, but yeah.
So keep your eyes out for those as they get dropped. All right. So shall we go into what the future holds for this page and possibly where we're going with it?
I think we got to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Let them know that we're breaking up.
Definitely breaking up. No. So if you
we're retiring.
Yeah, we're done. We're retiring. If you notice that at the beginning of our intro, and at the we always have the outro. It's the same thing. You'll notice that Signal Magazine is now the forefront of the intro and outro. And that is because Signal Magazine has officially come to us and asked us to be kind of
Their media branch.
Yeah, their media branch for the magazine. And they have also extended an offer out to us to attend the. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, you pull up the post, yes.
HorrorCon LA.
Yeah. He's got to get the post first.
HorrorCon Los Angeles 2025, where we will also be a part of Night Fright's LA Horror Film Festival. So they're giving us the opportunity to go out there, run live shows, run live interviews with the directors, actors,
artists,
artists, the makeup
artists,
the effects people, anybody and everybody that's part of the horror community and horror films. They are giving us our chance to go out there and see what we can do. So we were all pretty excited to hear this. We're definitely excited to hopefully be attending these events. More information is coming down the line later on in the future. But yeah, so your boys might be traveling to LA soon. So everybody that's in our little community, be on the lookout for our posts, and hopefully we can all get together and hang out and check out some great horror movies. The Night Frights LA Horror Film Festival, Saturday, September 20th, runs from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it is filled with screenings, meet and greets. I believe they do have some panels, and really excited. I think this is run by the Winchester brothers out there, who hopefully we will have on the show soon. I know they've got a pretty busy schedule because they're always running film festivals on the weekends. They're always doing something and running with it. And then the next day will be HorrorCon. It's Sunday, September 21st, 12 to 6 p.m., where we've looked at past shows and past celebrities. And last year they had like the majority of cast from the Aliens movie. So, Hicks, Lopez. I mean, the list was an amazing. It's like our bucket list of people to meet in the horror community.
Yep.
And we're just lucky enough to have the opportunity to be able to go out there and get the chance to interview them and share those interviews with everybody in the community and all of you guys. And pretty damn excited about this, to be honest.
It really is.
So be on the lookout for that information. Also, Signal Magazine should be dropping their first issue July or August timeframe. So also be on the lookout for that. We'll be promoting that. They've also, again, in the next coming months, we're going to be doing interviews for a lot of the people that have been a part of that magazine, from bands over in Europe, Crimson Ghost being one of them, Winchester Brothers, I think it's Dr. Liz, an author of horror, like a horror series. Also have the chance to interview the organizer of the Night of Living Dead Museum, which unfortunately this is its last year. Hopefully they find another venue for it, but up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Me? No, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh, anyway. Yeah. So a lot of exciting things are happening, and we're extremely gracious for this opportunity, and in the coming weeks and months, there'll be some direct ways that y'all can help support us. We'll have like codes and stuff for the magazine, so
Thank you, Ed.
So y'all can, if you get a magazine, the money that the tiny little stipend we get off that will go to building and making this a much better show, much better production.
Yeah,
so
definitely
really exciting stuff.
There's also opportunities. There's also opportunities for us to be able to hit other conventions, in your local areas. So be on the lookout for that. We'll always, whatever conventions we're going to, we're always going to reach out, let you guys know. We'll be in the area if you guys want to, come hang out.
Please do.
Come hang out with us. We love meeting everybody in the community, and it's a good opportunity for us to actually, like I said, actually meet and hang out. And I know I've met a lot of people in the community through Legion's Con and stuff like that, but there's a lot of people I haven't met yet, and I look forward to the opportunity to being able to do that. Get together, sit down, talk some shit about some toys, and then just have some fun.
Absolutely.
And get to meet some amazing people from the horror community. So excited for that. Other than that, you guys got anything else?
No, just super happy for everything that's happening across all of our shows. It's just nice.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
It is, Jim.
And whatever benefits we get, we are definitely passing back to the community. Yeah. So we us being able to go to these conventions, we might be able to pick up some one-of-a-kind items that we can use as giveaways. Opportunities to pick up autographed items, figures, masks, posters, whatever we can get our hands on that we
they'll
turn
use
around.
props.
Yeah, whatever we can steal. I mean, borrow.
That's about it. Thank you, Jason.
Hey,
Just
Bruce
running out
Campbell,
with
can
his
you throw your
man.
nose in this napkin?
Don't ask me how I
What's
got
up,
this.
Tony?
Just never mind. I won't.
Thanks for joining us, man. But yeah, so September 20th to we'll probably get there September 20th. We'll be doing the horror convention on the 21st and
Might
the
be there the
22nd.
19th. I'm thinking we'll because the convention's the 21st, 20th, and the 21st. So we'll probably be
Was
there on
it?
the
I thought it was
19th to get set
21st,
up.
22nd.
That was 20th.
Well, hold on. Whatever. Sometime middle of September, we'll be there in LA attending that convention. So if you are in the area, let's see.
Come say
Steal.
hello.
It's called permanently borrowing. Yes, sir.
Exactly, Tony. Exactly.
Yeah, hit us up.
Come hang out, and the HorrorCon LA tickets are really reasonably priced. Lots of stuff to do there. From what
These
it's
are
looking
around
like.
between 50 and 60 because a friend of mine, she wants to go, and
It's only 50. It's like 30 is the cheapest one because 50 is the VIP.
The VIP one.
Mm-hmm.
The above the board, get all the goodies kind of ticket.
Yeah.
So, other than that, what do you guys got to throw out there? Lights, go first.
Damn, you always put me on the spot. Amp Toys, please come and join in on the collabs, you guys. We're doing Silhouette. I think I'm gonna extend it to Wednesday, so you can do like, I don't know, hashtag Amp Toys _ Silhouette, whatever. Just collab or tag the page. Follow me on my actual page, lights.camera.action figures. I am 10 away from 1,800. I've been stuck in 1,700 purgatory for months now.
Yeah, get him out of there before he makes me make 10 more accounts.
Oh, that's been you? Nah.
You did? You're right. Gold member 667. Yeah, that ain't me. Gold member 668. Not me.
You're right. And Nostalgia Bait this Friday at like 9 p.m. on my YouTube channel. We'll be doing nothing but looking at old Spike TV shows. So Mansers, Deadliest.
I'm definitely going to be there for that one then.
1,000 Ways to Die. Like that's all it's gonna be. So it'll be a fun hangout session. Come talk some shit with us.
Stanley Stripperella.
Exactly. Nostalgia Bait. We jerk off your nostalgia, so you don't have to.
Dead Man's going to be at LA Comic Con this year. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Gold member, what you got?
Same as usual. Follow Gold Member 150. Follow the Devil's Toys because that's the official currently right now. That's where if you want to be on the show, go collab, tag the Devil's Toys. We've got the things that we've already showed. You can pick the next collab potentially. We are one thing I will say we're going to probably do is and go and get it out there. Friday the 13th is soon upon us. Jason collab with your Jason photos.
You should probably work with Roger because he's got.
It'll probably be 13.
Roger's got his own Friday 13th collab, anime figure statue collector. Okay. Work with him and have like a joint collab thing.
Yes. Yep. Okay, I'll hit him up tonight or tomorrow. Then definitely.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bogart your thing. Just
no, you're good. That's actually a good idea. It gets more reach for everybody. Yeah, it gets it.
Yeah. So again,
right, huge. Two hands, huge.
We're going to be doing this Devils and Ravens every 2 weeks for the next couple months. I believe August we are going to be moving up to once a week. So every Tuesday will be Devils and Ravens. Of course, every Monday, Ravens Cross Sands. And as always, there are so many other shows out there to go check out. Geek Out Clicks on Tuesdays, Toy Mercs Live on YouTube, A Weekly Habit, A Worthy Addiction, Highly Posable, Latin Legions, Lazy Boys, Pick Bar, you name it. You want to see it, it's out there. Figure Fight Club's another one. I think they do 2 shows a week. And also, check the page. June, Friday the 13th. check Kickstarter. Go over to Grindhouse Toys.
Yes.
That is when their World War Hell line releases.
Absolutely.
And opens up. That's when their Kickstarter opens up. So
Specifically at
beat me to
1300
being
hours.
number one.
1300 hours, 1 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern, because he's in Florida.
Yes. So don't forget to check that out. Me and Jedi Jack will be with Savage Crucible at Joe Fest. I believe that is June 20th, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, June 20th to the 22nd. So if you're in that area, come check out Joe Fest. Come check out Savage Crucible. Come hang out. You know, we're always willing to enable people to buy some awesome figures. And then you can also check out Grindhouse Toys, which is right next door to it, or right next door, the booth right next door to the Savage Crucible booth as well. You got Four Horsemen, you got resellers of all the G.I. Joe figures. And I think there's some pretty awesome con exclusives this year as well. And as always, you can meet Sergeant Slaughter. So Joe Fest, June 20th to the 22nd. Friday the 13th, Grindhouse Toys Kickstarter drops. And hopefully soon, From the Realm will be announcing their Kickstarter as well. And I'm really excited to see them up and running with that Kickstarter because those vampire figures are on point.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to get my hands on those and start taking shots at them. But all this information is in my link tree. Go to my page, Raven's Eye Studios 21. Click the link tree, and it is like a TV guide shopping list at your disposal. So other than that, everybody remember to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for all of these shows. That way you never miss a thing. And on that note, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Have a good
Collect
night.
toys, live deliciously.